Hi, welcome to Makeup by the Numbers, where I do honest reviews and fun, silly tutorials. I promise I'm going to make this as good as I can, but sometimes I just record on impulse, and this is one of those days. So I decided to use the Violet Voss Fruit Sorbet palette, mostly because I think of that as a companion palette, and I don't often make dedicated looks with it, but I was feeling a total sunset moment, so I just kind of grabbed that yellow. I'm going to go for an ombre. It's super flattering to do that kind of curved round ombre on my eye shape, and I'm just packing in that yellow. You notice I'm actually using a packing motion that just helps with that color pigmentation. You could also see that I used a little bit of a side swipe to kind of wing it out before going in with my orange. Whenever you see me turn away, I try to edit most of that out. What I'm actually doing is cleaning off the color of my brushes or just grabbing a new one, and I went for a smaller fluffy blending brush. I was using a pretty big one, so I actually went to grab one that was just a little bit smaller to get in my crease there. And I've got pretty loose skin, so it kind of tugs and pulls as I go along, so I made sure to get it really pigmented. I don't know what happened there, but that orange is going to be on there for the rest of the video. You're just going to have to deal with it. It goes well with my greasy haired, like, nighttime self. This is like 9:30 at night, so this is like way past my bedtime. I don't know how y'all young people do it, but just put on that orange, put it in the corner, and just keep it in, dipping it in for that pigment. Violet Voss has a beautiful shadow formula as far as I'm concerned, but it is not the most pigmented. It's up there, but I wouldn't even put it in like my top 10. But her color stories are so fun, which is exactly why I'm experimenting with it tonight and going in with that red. I'm just building that up in the outer corner. Again, cleaning off my brush, grabbing a smaller, stiffer brush to help build up that pigment in the outer corner in that dark red shade that I chose. So again, you're seeing that red, orange, yellow pigmentation. And I actually cut out at this point almost 3 minutes of blending. So you see me go back, layer, blend. That's pretty normal, and that's actually what I'm starting to do here. See that big cut? That was 3 minutes right there. Now I did decide that I wanted a shimmer, and because our palette is all matte, I decided to go in with the Ace Beauté Flare palette. I do prefer to use my finger with all shimmers, any formula. I just feel like it gives the most color payout. I honestly couldn't even tell you what a formula does when you don't use your fingers. It's just so much more beautiful when you use it. And then I will use a brush to go in like I'm doing now and reapply, which re-achieve the gradient effect. You see me blending out that shimmer into some of the mattes. I'll do that, and then just kind of helping the shape and wing it along. And then I did have a little bit of a boo-boo, and I'm also not wearing any makeup in this photo, video, other than what you've seen. So that was me applying some NARS concealer. I'll probably end up doing a full-length review on that later. And then I'm going for that inner corner highlight, right back to the Fruit Sorbet palette. And then, because I have such a steep nose profile, I kind of have to use a brush to put on that shimmer. And I'm just using a pencil brush. You see I use like really no-name brands for brushes, and it's all about the softness and the application, and then washing them frequently. And I find that they work just fine for me, comparable to my high-end brushes. I'm taking a pause here to do my lower lash line. I don't use a blending brush often on my lower lash line just because I don't want it to blow out too much because I have such dark under eye circles. Oh, look at that. Through the magic of editing, you can see that I'm actually done with my under eyes. And I'm just kind of showing you what it looks like and seeing that there's no fallout. And then here's an exciting example of what not to do. So I'm trying to do my eyeliner in the camera, and it's not going so great. So I'm going to cut out, and then magically my eyeliner is going to be done. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, and look at that, false lashes too. Things you can't do in your cell phone. But that is the finished look. The entire look only took me about 8 minutes. I cut out about 3. Mostly just cleaning brushes and extra blending, you know, just anything to get this really pretty look. I hope that was super easy for you to follow along with. Thanks for watching. My name is Jennifer. You have a great day. Bye-bye.